Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to a new live stream. It's been a little while since the last one. I hope you're all doing really well. Hello to Simon and Riley. Welcome into the chat and the stream. Hope you guys are both doing great. I'm doing well. Thank you, Riley. Thank you very much. Just come back from a nice trip to Amsterdam, so I'm back with a live stream today. I got in the mood for one. You know when you're in the mood to fly to certain destinations? Today is that kind of day. So yeah, I hope you're all doing great. We're going to get into some in literally less than 30 seconds. Just going to drink the last bit of my coffee. And yeah, so we're off to Brussels, well sorry, from Brussels down to Innsbruck today. And we're quite lucky, we've got some ATC here at Brussels, so not too boring, which is good. It won't be too much of a long taxi either out of here, which is also really good. Quite a lot of aircraft on the apron today. Let's get straight into it, shall we? So Msfs. Oh look, here I am. Oh, you can't really see me. I was too busy being too low. Switch on the headphones. Let's bring you guys down a little bit. Can you see that better? There we go. Hello everyone. Hello. Welcome in to the stream. As you can see here, we're in the beautiful Austrian A321. Charlie, hello there. Good day to you. Hope you're doing well. I'm surprised it's still bright. I was expecting it to be pitch black by now. Got quite a few traffic around us though. We've got Air Portugal to the right of us. We've got Swiss, Austrian, Brussels Airlines scattered around. Nothing behind us. So we chose quite a busy terminal. Or I say I chose quite a busy terminal for this one. So anyway, we'll get straight into it. I know, Simon, I wish you could as well. I was hoping today, I was like, oh, what if I log on? What if Simon's got his ATC thing going yet? Soon, I'm sure it will be very, very soon. Right, guys, like I said, we're here at Brussels, and it's a beautiful, beautiful evening here. Look at that sun shining through. There's quite a lot of traffic on the apron as well. I am going to turn down that ATC in a minute because it is quite loud. It's just Unicom. We've got another Brussels airline over there. But it looks like this apron is the one to be at. This is the busiest apron, like the only one with actual traffic on it. And I do just love this scenery so much. It's such a good scenery. I'm going to show you all the flight plan that that we're flying today. Let's get a bit closer. There we go. So sim brief, dispatch, and view. Let's see what we have going on today, shall we? Right, Austrian 39 Yankee from Brussels to Innsbruck, Airbus A321. Got a flight time of 57 minutes. Cruising flight level 350. Cost index is 5. And we have 230 passengers. Departing off 25 right today on the Sopo 3 Mike. And then arriving into Innsbruck on the Tulsi 3 Alpha runway 26. Charlie says, going to be dark by the time now. It is going to be dark, which makes Innsbruck even more challenging. So we'll see how I do. Hopefully no crashing into mountains today. Fingers crossed that does not happen. Right, let's get into the flight deck and shut this Unicom up because it's doing my head in. It's so loud. Right, external power. Battery 1, battery 2. And guys, feel free to join me on the flight as well. Come and say hi, come fly with me. Just going to get my throttles a bit closer because it's too far away. Ooh, come on, there we go. Don't want that in. Right, let's turn down V-Pilot. There we go, all the way to the bottom. IRSs, let's get these switched to nav. We're going to switch on our lights up here. Cruise supply, and we'll switch on the fuel pumps. We'll keep those two off. Nav and logo lights to 1. And then we're going to go down here, just make sure everything is good. We're going to get this set to TA in auto. 122.8. We need to go to ground after, which is 118.055. Can I go forward? I think so. Yeah. 055. Lovely, lovely stuff. Heading over to our Fenix tablet. Don't worry about that. Tap to import from SimBrief. We've got exactly 18 minutes to get out of here. So go to mass and balance, load aircraft, and let's do GSX boarding only. We'll load in the fuel straight away. And let's have a little look at the weather. So here at Brussels, we have weather of 200, 17 knots. Few clouds at 800 feet. It's broken at 1100. It's only 4 degrees here, and QNH is 9 So let's set QNH as well. Oh, I didn't get a Brussels Airlines sound pack. That's annoying. 9 is now set on the QNH.
We are ready for pushback.
That's good. I'm glad you are, because I'm not. Right, lovely stuff. I'm going to head down here then, ATSU page, FMGC page. And we're going to get things loaded up. Flight init data request, and then the init page over here. You were joined, but your PC is not able to handle Msfs, both of them. Your PC hasn't got enough VRAM. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame, Charlie. Maybe one day, right? Maybe one day you can hop in and join along. Be a lot of fun. Bloody hell, 130 passengers boarded already? What are they all running to the aircraft? Look how nice this jet bridge is. It's a bit of a weird thing to say, isn't it? How nice the jet bridge is. Right, okay, init requests on the left, MCDU.
Locking gear.
And guys, you know I always talk about dinner, about what I'm doing for dinner. Oh, for this live stream, I'm going to be cooking lasagna. I can't wait. I've had this, like, itch to have lasagna as well. Maybe when you get a job. Exactly, Charlie, exactly. You know it. Right, okay, flight number, Austrian, 39 Yankee. Something to look forward to, right? Cost index was 5, and we're cruising flight level 350. A lot of 5s today. Flight plan, we're going to be departing runway 25 right, and it's going to be off the Sopok 3 mic. Insert that bad boy, and then we're going to go to the init page. Oh, we can't do that stuff just yet anyway, can we? Because we've got to wait. IRSs, let's just make sure they are aligning up nicely. It's like 2 years away. It'll go quick, trust me. Very, very quick. Once you get a job, life goes like that. Because you always got something to look forward to. Well, it depends if you like your job or not. Right, CSTR, CSTR, VOR, VOR. And then we're going to set this. Actually, I don't know what we're going to set it just yet, because we need to find out the charts, what we're doing. So, departing out of Brussels on 25 right, the Sopor. What's our departure? Hang on. This one here. We put an initial climb of 6,000 feet. So we're going to set 6,000. Oh, already did. Look at that. I know what I'm doing already. 6,000 feet is set then for our initial climb altitude. And that's good. We're going to quickly align up this backup PFD instrument, whatever you want to call it. Cool. Did I do that? Yeah. Right, let's do a quick wind request. Get all that set in. And we have 5 minutes until IRSs have aligned. As you can see, GSX is just doing the cargo. Look how nice this lighting looks. Got another Brussels airline. Air Portugal's pushing back. It's a busy day in Brussels. Such a nice airport here. I'm thinking about coming to Belgium in January on the Eurostar. I'm proper thinking into it. It looks really nice. Who knows? Who knows? Right, we'll get the APU started up, so we'll pop on the master switch, pop on these two here, and start it up. And we've got obviously ATC, so we need to request a clearance, but they do actually have PDC, so we're going to accept that. And then we can start filling in the PDC. So ATC requests pre-departure clearance, and we're on the gate number 167. 167. What are you dinging at? And wait, is it 167? Is that what this says? Oh yeah, it's 167. Cool. And then it's EBBR for the station. ATIS is currently information X-ray. Confirm information X-ray. There we go. And then I'd like to give a little message like good afternoon. Or what time is it in Belgium? 5 PM. Would you say 5 PM is evening or afternoon? We'll go evening. Good evening. Cool. Right, that's ready and set. So then once... I mean, we've got 4 minutes. It should be good. Yeah. Let's send the PDC now, because the second that's done, we can pretty much go straight away. So we're going to send the pre-departure clearance. APU is available. APU bleed is on. We'll dump off that external power. Remove the GPU. And then we'll switch this to mass and balance. Got 190 at 230 boarded. I get the vibe it's bugged out again. For some reason with GSX and the Phoenix, it's It's happened last time, I'm pretty sure, when I streamed. It seems to stop boarding passengers randomly. Like, it's like it bugs out. There's something that's not quite right. We might just have to leave it as that. Maybe that's correct. Maybe we're only boarding 190 in the end. Possibly. What does GSX say? Oh, this says we have boarded. So it's like a little bug somewhere. Okay, fair enough. And the Brussels Airlines at the back. Right, boarding has completed, which is good. What's your specs? Good question. I've got the 4090 and I've got the AMD 9800X3D, 64 gigabytes of RAM, which I recently changed from Corsair to KLEVV because the Corsair one was broken. It just wouldn't work in the end, so oh well. Right, okay, this is all done. Boarding has completed. We've got 230 out of 230. We're completely maxed out today. Jake, hello, welcome. Send this to the MCDU, so then that's all done as well. Go to the init page, and that has been put in. We are then going to head to the Perth page and do our departure Perth. Still waiting for that ATC clearance. 25 right, dry, sync, packs on, anti-ice off, calculate. There we go. And we're going to send all that to the MCDU. That costs me just above 4,000, the PC. Just above 4 grand. Right, we've got 163, 167, 167. And we're doing a flap 2 / up 0.7 and a flex temperature of 52 today. IRSs have just aligned. We've just got to wait for that clearance, which is taking its time. 118055. We'll switch on to ground. And they said stand by, so we're scheduled to depart here at 4:15. So not sure what's taking them so long. Not sure. Gotta just wait until. Well, I might just request it on frequency instead. Actually, to be fair. Yeah, we'll just do it via. We'll just do it via voice instead. Right, 118055. Let's turn them up.
Reversal ground seems to be line
There we
147.
Right, so we are going to Innsbruck. We are on stand 167.
Beeline 147, check squawk 1000.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not sent it. Stand 167, information. Right, we're Airbus A321 with information now, X-ray still. So that's all good and ready to go. So when that frequency clears up, we'll. What was that? That was awful. We'll request our clearance. What was that awful noise?
Reversal ground is beeline 147, transformer 1000. Request to get started.
Beeline 147, push approved, face east.
Big weather proof taken east.
Yeah, weather is nice. It does look good.
Air Portugal 641, unfortunately nothing further. Monitor advisory 122.8. Have a nice flight, bye bye.
122.8, Fred Gallo 641, thank you, good night.
Got a nice mic, this guy.
Brussels Grand, Beeline 2063 at stand 151, requesting pushback and startup clearance.
Beeline 2063, push approved, face east.
Push approved, face east, beeline to 063.
Brussels ground, good evening, Austrian 39 Yankee. Requesting clearance to Innsbruck on stand 167. We're at Airbus A321 with information X-ray.
Austrian 39 Yankee, Brussels ground, good evening. Information X-ray is current, startup approved. Cleared Innsbruck via the Sopok 3 Golf departure, runway 25 right. Initial climb, flight level 60, squawk 1000.
Startup is approved and we're cleared to Innsbruck on the Sopo 3 Golf departure and on runway 25 right. Initial climb, flight level 60 and squawk 1000, Austrian 39 Yankee.
Austrian 39 Yankee, read back correct.
Right, so we've been changed to Sopok 3 Golf. So I'm just going to change that in our MCDU. Departure. Sopok 3. Where is it? 3 Golf. There we go. Insert. Great. Right, that's all done as well, so that's good. And I'm going to set our squawk to 1000. Simon, you might know this actually, if I ask you a question. When they say startup approved, is that just good for me to start my engines, but I can still request, I still need to request pushback, right? Because I can't just do it on my own. Yesterday I flew to Paris to do an auto land because visibility was 250 meters. Oh, damn. Damn. That is not good. Not good at all. 35214. Right, let's switch on our beacon light. We'll get GSX to initialize the pushback.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by function start until push completed and brakes set.
I can't release parking brakes just yet. So you're allowed to start your flight, not actually start the engines. Ah, right, okay.
Beeline 3 Tango X-ray, request taxi.
Nose right.
Beeline 3 Tango X-ray, taxi to holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right via the inners, QNH 9er.
Right, guys, we are ready to
Bravo 1,
go.
holding point 25 right by the inners.
We'll request push and start. Oh, but there's 2 planes that are pushing back. I'll have to wait for them. We'll request push just in case, but if it's, does he just request taxi? ESE fan, hi, good, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Good evening. We're just about to push back, but I wonder if I should wait for these 2 Brussels Airlines because they're probably going to be ready before I will. I will request it and see what happens. Ready for push and start, stand 167, Austrian 39 Yankee.
Austrian 39 Yankee, check mode Charlie and push approved face east.
Squadron Charlie, push and start, approved facing east, Austrian 39 Yankee. There we go. Oh, I don't think mode Charlie. Oh, it did let me do it. Cool. Parking brakes released. Right. AP bleeds on. Beacon light is on. Start engine 1. Excited for today's flight. Love to hear that. Love to hear it. Right, I feel bad for these guys now because I pushed in front of them, but you know, needs must. Right, starting up engine 1. Let's get some lights in this flight deck's a bit dark.
Welcome aboard our Airbus A321.
This is ground Beeline 147, request taxi to runway.
Alright, engine 2 starting up.
Safety procedures.
Beeline 147, taxi initially via Sierra and outer 7, hold at the end of outer 7, QNH 9er.
Masks, life jackets,
Taxing to Charlie via outer 7, holding short at outer 7, QNH 0999.
there are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft.
Beeline 7 negative, taxi via Sierra to outer 7, hold at the end of outer 7.
Be aware that your nearest
Taking
Oh, not again, Jack.
At outer 7,
Oh,
holding that
every
at
time.
outer 7.
Oops. So I think what they're gonna do is he's gonna direct them to this taxi line. If this is who they're talking to. It said Sierra. This is Sierra, I'm pretty sure. Don't you guys love it when GSX just does this? It's such good realism. Love it. Right, let's confirm good engine start.
Beeline 3 Tango X-ray, unfortunately nothing further. Monitor advisory 122.8. Have a nice flight, bye bye.
Right, 1 and 2 have started.
Thank you, bye bye.
Are you using GSX? I am using GSX for pushback. APU off, initial start switch back to normal. Pats can all stay on like so. We're going to get our auto brake set to max. Ground spoilers armed, flaps 2. And it was up 0.7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do a quick flight control check. Full left.
inflated by pulling the toggle. If it fails
Full
to
left.
inflate or needs topping
Full
up,
right.
blow into this tube.
Full up. Full down. Full rudder left. And full rudder right.
Tow track disconnected, bypass pin removed.
Great. Taxi light, runway tunnel flights.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Good to hear. Hello, it rhymes. Okay, we are also ready for taxi, so let's request taxi clearance. What are they doing behind me? Yeah, he's gonna go right at Sierra. Ready for taxi now, Austrian 39 Yankee.
Austrian 39 Yankee, can you check mode Charlie, please?
Why is it not doing squawk mode Charlie? There we go. Should be on now, Austrian 39 Yankee.
Ephraim, Austrian 39 Yankee, taxi initially via Romeo 4 and inner 7, hold at the end of inner 7.
Taxi Romeo 4 inner 7 and hold at the end of inner 7, Austrian 39 Yankee. Brilliant. Park and brakes release, guys. Let's go.
Beeline 2063, ready
He's
for taxi.
taxiing like he's pissed off.
Beeline 2063, follow the Austrian
That's me.
A321 straight ahead. QNH 999.
Oh god, I'm being followed. I
Follow the
better.
Austrian A321 right ahead and QNH 999. Lufthansa, Beeline 2063.
I've got pressure now to be taxiing properly. Right, okay, so takeoff config test, weather radar 1, predictive wind shear on as well. TARA is also set. And then we'll have to do, well, the cabin are gonna call me that they're ready in a little bit, hopefully. Looking good, guys, looking good. Hope you're all enjoying the stream so far. Keep it going. They're being followed. Bye bye, Brussels. Ah, there's the cabin.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Cheers. And back onto VHF.
And Beeline 147, continue taxi holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right.
Continuing holding point Bravo 1 on the run for runway.
Well, we're taking this left here onto inner 7, and we've got a hold short at the end of inner 7, so we're going to do that.
And Beeline 147, unfortunately nothing further, monitor advisor. Simulate, have a nice flight, bye bye.
Say again, please, couldn't hear you clearly.
Beeline 147, nothing further, monitor advisory, 1, 2, 2,
I use
decimal 8, have a
the
nice flight, bye-bye.
Thrustmaster TCA side stick, however, I'm going to upgrade it to the Wind Wing at some point soon, hopefully. That is the plan. Look how nice this looks.
Yankee, continue taxi holding point Bravo 1.
Continue taxi to holding point Bravo 1, Austrian 39 Yankee. Right, we're now off to Bravo 1. Which is exactly where this Brussels airline just went. I love how the cabin lights have been dimmed for takeoff. Beautiful stuff from that cabin manager. Just like me.
And Austrian 39 Yankee, nothing further. Monitor advisory 122.8. Have a nice flight, bye bye.
Advisory 122.8, thanks, have a great evening yourself. Austrian 39 Yankee. Right, okay, so we're going to go to advisory 122.8. I believe it's just a departing runway here, isn't it? So there's nothing else coming in. You also fly the Thrustmaster TCA. Nice. It's a good side stick, isn't it? I've had it now for about 5 years. God, it's gone so quick. Brussels traffic, Austrian 39 Yankee, lining up runway 25 right via Bravo 1. Okay, landing lights on, strobe lights on, and takeoff lights. Beautiful stuff. Aviation spotter, I'm my cabin crew. I'm a cabin manager, yeah. Well, so yeah, I am, but I'm like one above. Two 5 right owns departure is beautiful. Another Brussels Airlines, that's one that's following us originally. What a lovely evening here. Really nice. Looking forward to the arrival into Innsbruck for sure. Right, we're going to hold it here then, just wait for some separation. And we'll set the parking brakes before we head off. Oh, is he turning right? Okay, so we're good to go then. Brussels traffic, Austrian 39 Yankee taking off at runway 25 right on the Sopok 3 Golf departure. Brussels traffic. Right, shall we? Parking brakes released. Go about 50%. Nose down pressure. Start the clock. Stable. Manflex SRS runway auto thrust blue. Maintain that centre line, Jack. 100 knots checked.
Brussels traffic, B-line 2063, lining up runway 25 right.
A lot of right rudder. V1, rotate. And positive climb, gear up. Ding. Stunning. Really nice. Oh, yes. Screenshot that. Don't care about flying right. Oh. Oh no, what have I done? Screenshot the wrong thing. Thrust climb. Lower the nose. Brussels traffic, Austrian 39 Yankee, airborne passing 1,600. Autopilot 1. Flaps 1. Then when I was landing here, guys, the other few weeks ago, in the Ryanair 737 MAX, I was saying how beautiful the arrival was into Brussels. Look at it. It's beautiful. Yeah, the crosswind was quite strong. Well, it was a 12 knot crosswind on the runway, so yeah, quite strong indeed. I mean, look outside the window. Look at the ground. Lovely. Flaps up.
B-line 2063, taking off runway 25 right.
Landing lights off. Now there's no ATC on, so I'm happy to climb all the way up to our cruise altitude of 350. We landed on the opposite of 25 right, so we landed on 07 left. I'm pretty sure it was 07 left. It was that runway, pretty sure. Right, nice, 250, we'll do an open climb, get us up there. So good, look it. Love it. Love, love, love it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. Please keep your seatbelts fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. I think in MSFS this is the best time This is the best time to fly. Look at that. Stunning. Guys, if you're looking for somewhere to fly in a simulator, Belgium and Brussels right now is the place to be going, especially at this time. Look how beautiful this is. And there's the airport just in the distance. I'm obsessed with the screenshots. Lumps and bumps. And we're going to go standard then on the pressure. And I'll show you guys what the ATC looks like. So this is where we currently are, just departed at Brussels. It's quite funny because it looks like we're actually avoiding every single bit of ATC we can. And then once we get into Innsbruck on 2.6, it is 2.6 we're landed on. This one here, it's very interesting. Arrival, right? We'll plan for that one actually fairly soon, I think, because I don't want to be doing it too late. Because the top of descent's quite thingy. Right, 10,000 feet. I'm happy we can switch off the seatbelt signs, let them go to the toilet. It is a really nice view, yeah. You personally prefer the 2.5 left approach though. Fair enough. Maybe we can do that. I can't do it today, but definitely fly into Brussels again and do a 2.5 left arrival. Why not? Why the hell not? And now we just chill, guys, until stop a descent. There's something about the 321 which I just love. Plus, I haven't flown in ages, so it's fun to fly the 321. Makes a little bit of a change, doesn't it, from the 320, 319. Bit of weather over there. Oh, there's quite a little bit of weather around today. Not an awful lot, some stuff, but not crazy. Oh, guys, did you watch the Aerosoft video with when they were demonstrating a toeless A340? I didn't watch it all, but it was so funny because his landings. Let me try and find it. His landings were like minus 600 FPM. It's so funny. Aerosoft A340. I might show you guys a video. Is this IE or CFM? These are CFM engines. My personal favourite. Yeah, so they were demonstrating the Aerosoft 340-600. And yeah, it's actually looking pretty good, I can't lie. I'll show you guys here as well. So this one was demonstrating like the speeds, like not showing correctly. There we go. But if you just watch his landings, they're so bad. It's just funny. Minus 603. Not even I get them like that, to be fair. But yeah, they were showing all different failures and demonstrations of the 600. Obviously, because they're working with toeless, I'm actually expecting this to be better than any builds. I'm hoping for deeper systems than what any builds offers as well. So this is this the gear? The gear failing, maybe? I'm just interested in his
I saw that, exactly. So okay, we still need to tell the cabin crew that we're ready to land.
Alright, let's click this one.
Okay. And now landing memo all green. Or no blue, depending on which procedure you...
Is that me? Look at that. Rejected. That took ages to come through. What's going on there? Anyway, carry on watching that.
So what was funny with this configuration, with this hydraulic, let's say, issue we have, you have
hydraulic issue, yeah.
About the sink rate warnings, because we have rather high weight.
I just want to see him get a better, landing rate.
Glide slope manually can get into the area where the warning triggers.
Minus,
look at that.
That's better.
So I should
minus 175.
Always no hydraulic.
I thought the A330s were butter machines because of smooth landings in real life. Yeah, but you know what, Jaden? When I done that live stream at 340 last week, oh my god, what was my landing rate? Like minus 400 something. It was awful. And then when I done it in the video, my last full flight video uploaded, it was, I think it was like minus 180. So to be fair, it got better. But they're much more heavy aircraft, aren't they? So
okay, so
they can handle a lot
far
more
so good, right?
on the gear.
Yep. So just take off as if it is a normal day. Yeah.
So we inspect an engine failure after V1.
So this is an engine failure.
Exactly.
On takeoff.
And it's, well, because it's a preloaded situation, right? It's gonna be engine 1. So the one with the highest yawing moment you can get. However, you will notice, if you've ever done engine failures on single-aisle aircraft, you'll notice a huge difference between engine failure on a single and a quad-jet. On a quad-jet, your climb performance has very little impact from the loss of the engine. You need to make sure to keep the runway
straight. There you go, so engine 1 has just failed.
Other than that, you'll notice the airplane still climbs really nicely, even just on 3 engines on flex thrust. So, yeah, don't strike the tail, please.
Yeah. Is it right? Gear up.
Okay, yep, exactly. And yeah, so you can see now you can actually engage the autopilot if you trim it out a little bit. Otherwise the autopilot is going to do the trimming for you. And you can see basically here, if you look at the ECAM actions at the moment, the only thing it says is move the engine start selector to ignition. The reason for that is, again, fly the airplane first, so the aircraft does not want to distract the pilots in the first 30 seconds from flying the airplane.
It's interesting. It's a good little watch, guys, if you want to watch it.
Divider into...
It does look really interesting. So, yeah. Anyway. I thought I would just show that for a little bit. But what are we doing? We're currently just passing flight level 222. The cloud formations are quite good tonight, quite pretty. He's starting the left-hand turn soon as well. And we should be arriving 5 minutes ahead of schedule at 5:40. So, oh, heading. Why are we on heading? Oh, did I not? Oops. We'll go direct to Bombay. Oopsie daisy, there's a discontinuity and I didn't realise. Thank God I noticed that. Good evening, Delta Aviation. Hope you are well as well. You have updated from Msfs 2020 to 2024 this weekend, and you have to say it's super. You're getting an extra 25% performance increase, and the load times are great, and the A330 great. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Delta. I am glad you're enjoying that. I have to say, from 2020 to 2024, the load times are so much quicker. It's brilliant. Helps out so much. Like, even when I load in the Phoenix, it's literally just press ready to fly, or fly, and then give it 3 seconds and it's ready to load in. It's great. Right, let's load up the arrival chart. So, we are going to be arriving runway 26. The wind looks really good. We've only got a crosswind of 1 knot, tailwind of 0 knots, so no tailwind really. And we've got VFR conditions, so we've got good visibility. It's broken at 9,000 feet, that's fine. It's -2 degrees, so it is going to be cold. So we'll pop on the anti-ice on arrival, and we'll select an approach. We'll do the local, we'll do the RNAV. Yeah, let's do the RNAV or localizer. Well, we could do RNAV because it's clear. So we'll do the RNAV Zulu, go to Ratten, is it Rattenberg, something like that? And then straight into runway 26. If you want to go around, that's our go around routing. So having a little look over here then. We need to be at Tulsi at 9,500 feet, and the same thing here at RTT. And then from 9,500 it's a descent straight into runway 26. Having a look then at this chart, let's hide that. Minimums 9,500 feet, decision altitude is 2,500, final approach course is 257. And then from Whiskey India 002, it's a 3.5 degree slope all the way down to the runway 26. So yeah, we've got to set our altitude down to 9,500 feet, and then we'll keep it at that until we get to here in the valley, and then do it visually. I mean, it is going to be dark, but I don't think that really matters because there's like no cloud. So the cloud is at 9,000 feet, so it shouldn't be too much to handle. Cool, so let's input this then into the MCDU. Seeing Austrian, epic seeing Austrian A321. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Glad you like it. I've not flown the 321 Austrian actually before, so. Right, okay, Austrian, Innsbruck. We want RNAV. Oh, what one are we doing? Zulu. RNAV 26 Zulu on the Tulsi 3 Alpha, and we're approaching via RTT, and then we shall insert that. You're taking off in minus 16 degrees. Damn, where are you? Where are you taking off? It's crazy. It's cold. Is that in Finland or somewhere? Right, that's all put in then. Let's now do the perf page. Right, QNH 1013. Temperature was -2. And then the wind, variable at 1 knot, so I'll leave that as it is. 144 on the approach speed. And the bar was 2,500. And that's that done. There we go. Kittilä in Finland. Ah, see, that's a good guess from me again. Real good guess. Oh, look guys, I've got a friend. Wonder where they're off to. Cute. Let me check that sim radar. Got a bit of red weather over there as well. Top of Finland. Very clearly. Do you fly a lot of stream in your spare? Do you fly a lot of stream in your spare time? What do you mean? Do I fly a lot in my spare time? If that's what you're trying to ask, then I guess yeah, because I make content, so I do when I finish work on my days off, usually it's just film, edit, and then sometimes every now and again I'll let myself go for a leave every now and again in the house. But yeah, it is a lot of that. Right, sorry, where was we? Is that us? Yes. So this aircraft is off to Munich. It's an MD-11. I'm not even showing you, am I? There we go. So that's us, and that is the MD-11 that we can see just to the left of us. So much going on Unicom. That noise is just so jarring. I'm just going to mute it. Right, nearly at flight level 350. We've got a nice tail. Wow, really nice tailwind. 84 knots. Love that. And then top of descent is going to be at 5:02. So we've got just under half an hour until top of descent. Not long at all. It's going to be a nice, fun landing. In the dark, scary. Scary Innsbruck landing at night time, eh? Look, I love, you know what, I do like flight at night time on vatsim sometimes, because you get all of these lovely night lights with all the aircraft around. It's quite vibey, isn't it? Does the motherboard play an effect on if I can get a 5080 and an AMD CPU? I'm pretty sure the motherboard has to be compatible with the CPU, if I'm correct. I had to get obviously a new motherboard with this PC because this CPU or GPU couldn't handle how much it was. So I think there's might be compatibility websites out there that you can probably have a look on just to see if the motherboard that you have is compatible with your graphics card and everything else. So yeah, definitely give that a little look. With the Fenix A321, you like to have a PA cabin interphone turned on so you can hear the announcements from the. Yeah, so do I. Well, actually, I like that switched on if it's like a sound pack and not the default one, because the default one I've heard so many times it's a bit boring. But yeah, if it's a one that I've installed, then yeah, I like to have it on as well. Oh, look at that. Right above us. Oh, that's so cool. Is that the MD-11? What have they come up as? Yeah. Not red, thankfully, or amber. That's really nice. Oh wow, look at that. Why am I acting like I'm surprised like I don't see this every time I fly in the sim? There we go. There's the MD-11. Off it goes. Off to Munich. And also do auto brake medium for our arrival. Looks a bit dark. That's better. Little bit better. Right, so we're reaching our cruising altitude now, flight level 350. Nice, there we go, all done. Right, now we've just got to wait then until top of descent. So quick question for you guys then, when the when the Aerosoft A340 comes out, are you guys going to be purchasing it, do you think, or are you going to give it a miss? What's my opinion on the Aerosoft CRJ? I actually really like it. I do really like the Aerosoft CRJ. I think it's a good aircraft. It's much better now, and I do fly it, not a lot, but when I do fly it, it's a lot of fun. Actually, saying that, I was going to do this flight today in the CRJ, but I was like, oh, a bit scary going to Innsbruck in a CRJ if I'm not, you know, completely used to it. ESC fan is not going to purchase it, fair enough. I think, well, do you know what, I won't purchase it straight away because I'm a bit skeptical based on how the A330 went, but depending on how the reception is on it, then I will make my decision. Should you switch to 2024, 2020, non-XP11, 16 gigabytes Ryzen, 30 gigabytes of RAM? To be honest, I don't know about those specs completely. I'm not too sure. I don't have AMD graphics cards, but you've got 16 gigabytes of VRAM, which should be enough. Then I would probably go with 2024, only because it's the newest sim and it's being constantly worked on. So that's my opinion. You have cabin announcements from 18 airlines, mainly from Europe with a few exceptions. Nice, very good. I've only got about 3 or 4 installed because I always forget to do it. Aren't all the A340s retired? I think most of them are retired. I think, does Edelweiss still operate at 340? And there's a few charter companies that still have them, like Highfly. Obviously I'm at Gatwick, on Gatwick base, so whenever I go to Gatwick, sometimes there is A340 parked up on remote stand from Highfly, the charter company. I don't know who charters the aircraft, but this is so pretty. Right, company message. What do we have? Austrian ops, no ADC. Beautiful. Love that on-time performance. Is the Fenix available in 2024? Yes. Teddy, hey, good evening, Teddy. Are you able to play Msfs on Xbox but use vatsim on a laptop? I don't think so. I don't know the way around that, if there was a way to do that. I guess I've always been PC, so I've always just used PC and vatsim. I think the best, as far as I'm aware, you can't use vatsim on Xbox. I'm pretty sure they made a statement saying that it's never going to be available either. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's what I heard. Potentially. Look at all these flashing aircraft lights tonight. It's lovely. Beautiful evening. Also hi. Oh, I'm not a fan of... Oh, what's going on there? Not a fan of that. Are the default airports good? No. I tell you what though, there's a good link. I'll show you it now. So you'll see Asobo, sometimes what they do is they handcraft airports. So there's a list here. I'll put the link in the comments actually for you guys to have a little read. There we go. But what this is basically a list of all the Asobo handcrafted airfields. Some are better than others. So these aren't, their default come with the sim depending on what, obviously, edition you have of the simulator. But World Update, you know, for like Japan, you've got these Japan airports which have been handcrafted. Liverpool, Manchester Barton, Barra. I think Cardiff is one of them now as well. Stuttgart, Leipzig, Zurich. Zurich's a good one. And actually, in my video that I'm going to be releasing in a few days, I went to airport in Ecuador, Quito Airport, and that was a handcrafted one as well, and that was really good scenery. So yeah, they do. Oh, no, where is it? So they do a lot of these handcrafted airports as well. So if you do want to fly somewhere with scenery and obviously for free, then you know you can choose certain flights here, which is my recommendation for sure. Obviously in 2024 they're all streamed. Is that red an aircraft or is it? I keep thinking I'm seeing red, but I think I'm just going a bit funny. There's no red. Right, let's set our altitude down to 9,500 as that's what we need to get down to. Voila. Still got a nice tailwind. Another aircraft in the distance there. I don't use any mods really. All I've got is the aircraft. Aircraft, and obviously some scenery that I've purchased, but yeah. Never seen my face before. Well, here you are. How are you? I'm not bad, thanks. How are you? Hope you're good as well. You got a flight request for me. Could you fly from Heathrow to Faro on a 320neo on vatsim? I will only do that flight request when the Fenix Neos are released. When they come out, I will do a Neo, but I am refusing to fly the Builds Neos because they are awful. Hurts my ears, that aircraft. So yes, I can do that, but not until Phoenix releases the Neos, because yeah, the Builds is not a fan of it at all. It's about 2 hour flight departure on the winds. Yeah, 2 hours. It's more like 2.5 hours, isn't it? Really. The FS Labs Neos to me is also just as bad. I mean, it's not bad, but it's, I don't know, it's just a bit meh. Like, I just see a lot of bugs with the FS Labs Neos, and the sounds I don't think are that good. And personally, I'd rather pay the Phoenix because I know that they have good quality. Like, Phoenix Airbuses are brilliant. And since they're releasing Neos, 320 and 321, I'd rather just wait for them. Because the FS Labs Neos just seem a bit, the textures I think look about P3D level. So, just my opinion though. Have I done the Flyby-Wire A380 update? I've not done the Flyby-Wire A380 update actually. I know it's out, but it's alright. I like flying the A380. It was quite heavy on performance before, so it'll be interesting to see if the performance is any better now. The Fly-By-Wire A320, yeah, I could do the Fly-By-Wire. The same thing with textures for them. With the Fly-By-Wire, I'm not a fan of, obviously the exterior is not really replicated of a A320neo that well, but yeah, I could hop into that one. Not done that in ages. The Innibuild's A320 Neos hurt my ears because of the engine sounds. Number one, you can't hear them when you're in the air, they're so quiet. And then number two, when you increase the throttle, it has this really loud, like almost air conditioning sound in your ear, and it goes up and then down, like it constantly fluctuates. So every time I fly it, I honestly, it bugs the life out of me. I have to like take off my headphones. Oh, it's awful. My opinion on the A330 is better. The A330 isn't as bad, but in my opinion, the A330 also has quite iffy sounds. But yeah, I think Innibuilds for me, I mean, very much love-hate relationship with them. The A350, the new update they just done, is really good. Really like the A350 new update. Performance is so good. The A300 is probably my favourite product they've released. It just seems the most polished. Actually, the A340, it's nice to fly, but don't you guys find that the cockpit textures is literally the A330 with a bit darker than A330? Like the MCDU is like exactly the same. The textures, and it has that like lighting issue underneath them. It's like it was a rushed product in my opinion. I think what happened with Innybuilds, they probably saw Aerosoft was releasing a 340. They both announced it at nearly the exact same time, and then they probably got intimidated and just rushed it out. Like there was so many bugs with the 340 when it released as well. Sometimes I think it's just changed name from Innybuilds to Innybugs, because, and don't get me wrong, like the products are good when they start updating them, but how long has it taken to get the A350 up to a good standard? Too long. But I'm thankful that we have an A350 and an A340 in the sim, you know. It is, I am thankful for that, but it's the long road to get there. They're essentially releasing aircraft in like beta versions in the beginning, but asking full price for it, pretty much. FSAB's expensive too and performance heavy. I've seen it's performance heavy, yeah, and they are quite expensive for what FSABs are offering. It's not, yeah, it's not all that good. One Innybugs, yeah. Sorry to be so harsh on Innybuilds, but they make great sceneries, but their aircraft, every time I get in them, I'm just like, you know what I mean? Why does your autopilot randomly... do the latest NVIDIA drivers give you low FPS? I've not updated mine because I have heard of NVIDIA latest driver causing some issues, so yeah, I've stepped away from that. I don't know what driver date I'm on, but it's not the latest one, because this one's stable for me, so I'm going to keep that until I hear good things about it. Why does your autopilot randomly disconnect on the Innybuilds 321 when I try to fly to Alicante? I got no idea, I'm sorry Teddy, I don't fly the Innybuilds Airbuses. I've not had that. Maybe you've knocked your side stick potentially, don't know. The A340 is alright for now, but they pushed it too they pushed it too far. Announced and release date was 3-month different. Yeah. I'm also on Sim Update 3 as well. Oleg. I can't wait to go to Sim Update 4 actually. I don't know about my main thread though. I haven't really looked at it, to be honest with you. What NVIDIA drivers am I on? The one before the latest release, I'm pretty sure. I don't know actually. Let's have a look. I am on the 581.57, the 14th of October. That is the driver I am on today. Right, top of descent's not too far away, just under 10 minutes. Not bad, not bad. When you join vatsim, all the aircraft above and my FPS go down a lot. Yeah, vatsim is quite FPS heavy on AI traffic. That is for sure. If you, I get the same. Obviously, my PC is quite good, but well, it's very good. But when you connect into vatsim on my old PC, it was like a good 10-15 FPS drop. So yeah, unfortunately, I think that just comes with there being so much model traffic around. Sim Update 3 is great, Sim Update 4 is excellent. Yeah, I know, I can't wait. I can't wait to see the night lights in Sim Update 4. I used to be in the betas, so I was in the beta for Sim Update 3 and Sim Update 2 and whatnot. However, I found that I got more issues and stability. So, for me, I'm now just going to stay in the normal, stable versions. I'm not doing the cycle to land approach today, unfortunately. We are in the runway 26 arrival, so it's just going to be straight down, straight in. I'll be so scared to do that approach at night. Oh my god. Imagine doing cycles to land in the evening, like flying straight into a mountain. That's something I'd probably end up doing. Does Simulate 4... Oh, you thought you were talking to someone else. I thought it was me then. I was like, I don't know. I do not know. So this is where we currently are, guys. We're just about to pass through Munich. So Munich's just here. We're here. So not too far to reach Munich. Then we'll start our top of descent just, I think literally probably just about at Munich, start top of descent. So not long, not long. Stick around for the landing. That tailwind is still really nice. 77 knots, beautiful. Right, top descent's pretty much been reached. Click it in about 30 seconds, if that. Bam. There we go, guys. We've started our descent into Innsbruck. Exciting. Gonna go toilet really quickly and then I'll be back. Oh. Right, I'm back. Back. Let's switch this. There we go. Back on with headphones, so I can actually hear the sim. Jack, give me a flight request to do next Friday night, please. Can I be under 2 hours, 30 minutes, and apart from Heathrow? Sure. Heathrow to Nice. It'll be a nice approach into Nice. You can do the RNAV visual one, which it comes like over the coast by the beach, kind of spin it around in. It's a very nice approach into Nice. And that'll be about an hour and a half, so well under 2.5 hours. Right, time to start the poll in the chat. So, will it be a ... smooth buttery landing, or a very hard landing? No in between. It's either butter or very hard for me. So the poll's in the chat, guys. Give that a little vote. We shall see. We shall see. Right, we've got 8 votes. Everyone's, well, we've got 75% of you saying smooth, buttery landing. Appreciate it, guys. Let's keep the faith. I mean, it is Innsbruck, so you never know, but let's keep the faith, right? I've got an airport down there. Now, because that tailwind is so strong, I think what I want to do is get our speed down a bit earlier, because we'll try and, well, we'll definitely bring down all of the gear and flaps early as well. It's quite an early config landing into Innsbruck, so we'll definitely be doing that. Actually, I don't think the 321 is that hard to slow down. The 319 is a slippery aircraft, but I think this one's okay, I think. No, I'm on vatsim OLED today. We are on vatsim. I've just turned vatsim down because there were so many messages coming through. You know when people start chatting in Unicom, like actually having a conversation, it goes ch ch ch, which is quite annoying, isn't it? So I turned them down. Darren, ideas for you on where you could fly the Innibuild's A350 for like a 2-3 hour flight. Good question. Let me see. I'm like the idea man tonight, aren't I? I've got all the ideas coming through for the flights. Right, A350, 2 to 3 hours. Scandinavian A350 from Copenhagen to Palma, Mallorca. There we go. Scandinavian Airlines A350 Copenhagen, Palma, Mallorca. Got it. It just came to me, that one. Right, I'm going to pop on the seatbelt signs because it's an early config. So we'll get the cabin into their config now. No worries, Darren. No worries at all. Glad I could help. Did I actually switch the belts on? There we go, belts are illuminated. This cabin is so bright. Ugh. Disgusting. Get our speed reduced to 230. We will shortly be landing. Do I have the freeware Gatwick or Innibuilds? I have the Innibuilds one, and I would recommend that actually. The Innibuilds Gatwick is very good. Nigel, hello there. Good evening to you. You are getting MSFS 2024 in December. With me not getting vatsim until I'm competent enough, any workarounds have realistic or possible enjoyable experience with default ATC? Default ATC I've never used, however I would recommend getting Beyond ATC or Say Intentions. It's offline, but it's like AI ATC, but it's very, very good. So I think Beyond ATC might be free, or it's a lot cheaper than Say Intentions, so give that one a go first. If you like that, you can move up to Say Intentions, and then after Say Intentions you can then move on to vatsim once you're confident with that. But if you look up some videos of those two ones, definitely have a look at them because they're very, very good. Teddy, will I go live again? Yeah, of course. This is not my last ever live stream. I enjoy going live, especially in the evening. It's a lot of fun. Definitely. I might do the CRJ in the next live stream. I'm getting like the CRJ itch. I really want to fly the CRJ, so definitely. Yes. Okay, speed check flaps 1. I know it's early, but I get a bit intimidated by Innsbruck. You're going from Birmingham to Sharm. It's HESH Sharm in late March 2026 with 2 weeks. Your mum's 40 for that month. Oh, that's lovely, Jaden. Have a great time. I'm sure you will. And a very long flight though. It's about 5 hours, that flight. But yeah, I'm sure you have a great time. Enjoy it. Right, who's ready for the landing into Innsbruck? I know I am. I'm really hoping it's going to go well. Really, really hoping it's going to go well. Right, we'll switch on the terrain radar because it's obviously night time. And we're going to switch off the dome lights now. Just make sure we've got all of the lighting that we need on. And I like these lights to be on here. Tyler, hello. And for those who just joined the stream, good evening to you all. We're about to land into the lovely Innsbruck. And it's quite quiet this evening, actually. Just about to approach the valleys. There we go. There's one aircraft there. They're also going into Innsbruck as well. Your focus airport for flight sim at the moment until then, especially as a destination. Nice. Your focus airport. Very good. Okay, we're going to reduce the speed down to 200 knots. Watch many of my videos offline. Sorry, I can't even speak tonight. Thanks, Jack. Watch many of your offline vids. Your local airport is East. EGNX, East Midlands. Am I right with that one? Yeah, because NT is Newcastle. Right, we're at 9,500 feet nearly. Speed is 200 knots. Once we reach this waypoint here is when we've got to do the 3.5 degree descent into runway 26. We're going to set the QNH. I'm just going to quickly make sure that we have the correct QNH. 1013.
Innsbruck traffic, air knots 793 Quebec.
1013, there we go.
Final runway 26, inbound to land, Innsbruck traffic.
And now we're going to reduce speed to 180 knots and then we're going to set flaps 2. Speed check, flaps 2. And let's arm the speed brake. Then we're going to bring this down to 2,500 feet, which is our minimums. Right, so in 2 nautical miles we'll start the further descent. Landing lights, takeoff lights, runway turn-off lights on. Sorry for being a yapper. You're not a yapper, Teddy, don't worry. You're not a yapper. But yeah, I could definitely do it in the Phoenix. Do you know when the new Phoenix Neo aircraft will be released? Oh, I can't wait, Darren. I have no idea, but I cannot wait. Once those Phoenix Neos are released, I'm going to have such a fun time flying that 321 Neo. So much fun. It's going to be brilliant. Okay, now let's reduce speed to 170. And autopilot disconnected. As you can see, the vertical descent path has come into play. So let's bring the aircraft nose down. And we're going to start the descent. And we'll get rid of the flight director. Bye bye. Here we go, guys. We're on our way down. I'm pretty sure that's the runway right there. Yeah, you can see the lights. Oh, look at that. Stunning. Why are the cabin lights still this bright? I'm sorry, they need to be taken off. Turn it off. What a lovely clear evening as well. Peak content. I'm glad you're enjoying the peak content. Now the speed is a bit thingy. Lock in Jack for the landing. I'm going to lock in, don't worry. Yeah, you can dim them on the iPad, but the cabin crew are meant to dim them on their own. Because they do for takeoff. Oh, there you go. They've dimmed them now. Speak of the devil. Okay, gear down, flaps 3. There we go, gears down. And all the lights are on, see what signs are on, looking good. And now we're going to do final approach speed. Not sure why it's not giving me the final approach. It's gonna. Oh, there we go. It's already activated. That's why. And speed check, flaps full. Now I've got to remember in the 321 that you don't flare it as much because it's a bit of a floater, especially on the short runway as well. But I'm going to end the poll there, guys. We'll see what happens. Poll's ended.
Innsbruck traffic, Air Knot 793 Quebec, vacated runway 26 at Alpha.
Innsbruck traffic, Austrian 39 Yankee, approximately 8 miles from runway 26, Innsbruck traffic. Okay, it's going to lift up that nose slightly. We're just descending a little bit too quick. Very nice stable even in here. Turn off terrain radar now because we can see nicely. This is 2024, Teddy. 2024. Okay, so we are visual with the runway and we have lined up with it. And we're on track.
$2,500.
Cool. Do I put the minimums in? Yeah. Okay. Oh, look how beautiful this looks, guys. Isn't this so nice? With the lights as well. Stunning. Oof, love it. Stay focused, Jack. Stay focused. Don't screw up the landing now. Alright, I need to get a bit more comfy. I want to go to a wing view so badly. Let's do it. Ah. That was a bit underwhelming. Okay, so we've got, looks like 1 white, 3 reds, so we're just going to put it back in. It might be 2 white, I can't quite tell yet. Innsbruck traffic, Austrian 39 Yankee on final runway 26, Innsbruck traffic. Okay, lower that nose a little bit more.
$1,000.
Oh, now this is unbelievable. Screenshot. Lovely. Really nice.
$100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
$400. $300. 200.
Okay, 2 whites, 2 reds.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Touchdown. And reverses. Reverses green decel.
Traffic 7 miles final for Bushel runway 08.
That was not too bad. I think that was quite smooth. 60 knots manual braking. Reverses stowed. Okay, we've got to be quite quick because I'm on a 7-mile final, so let's do this. I'll let you guys know the landing rate as soon as we get off the runway. 1, 2, 3, start. Don't tell me this is an aircraft. Innsbruck, traffic, Austrian 39 Yankee, backtracking on runway 08. Okay, spin it around. Did I stop the clock? 1 hour, 4 minutes altogether. There we go. Oh, that is so nice. Right, a bit more thrust. What do you guys think of that landing? That was quite nice. A bit of a float, but minus 105 altogether. Not bad at all. Beautiful, really, really beautiful. Okay, let's carry on before this poor aircraft behind me has to go around. Yeah. I don't want to be that person. And we'll choose a gate. Sweet, yeah, very. And slow it down, stand 6. Innsbruck, traffic, Austrian 39 Yankee, vacated, runway 26. And flaps up, spoilers in, landing lights off, strobe lights off, runway tunnel flights off, just the taxi lights. APU's available, so APU bleed on. I was actually really impressed with that landing.
Traffic, short final runway 08, Lufthansa A321.
Oh my god, look. That was really good timing. I mean, we're coming from 2 different ends, but could you imagine if we like came into each other? Oh my god. No thank you. Looks a bit like foggy, the light here, doesn't it? Well guys, we made it to Innsbruck. That was so much fun, I can't lie. That was so much fun. Smoother than the butter on your toast. That is exactly what I'm aiming for, Nigel. That is the exact aim. For smoother than butter, then you can't get much better than that. For an Innsbruck as well, I got a bit scared because we were just in the touchdown zone at the last moment. I thought, no, we can't go around now because it's going to be a nice smooth landing. But when we did touch down, I was like, crap, it's going to be gonna overrun it. But nah, it was all right. We was a-okay. We got there in the end. That was so much fun. I've not done Innsbruck in so long. That was so good. Right, okay, everything is looking good.
Traffic.
Oh, did he land? Traffic. There he is. And I'm not sure if that's as buttery as mine, but I don't know. Don't know about that. Right, now there's a lot of aircraft here, so I'm not too sure what stand I've got myself. If I just go, there's this new feature on GSX. I actually didn't. Let's change the terminal stand, select from map. Now it should say traffic. Right, yeah, we'll choose this one. Select. No. There we go. So we're just going to go right there. I just saw it popped up. I've got Embraer. So we've got 2 EasyJets on the ground, Embraer and a TUI. Oh, what's that next to it? Is that a CRJ? Yeah, aw, little baby CRJ. Cute. Very cute. Mine was better, yeah, definitely. You just landed into Leipzig in the Infinite Flight DHL 777 Foxtrot 777F. Love that. Your name's also Jack. Well, there we go. We've got 2 Jacks this evening. Right, we're going to spin it in here then. Taxi light off. I will switch on our dome light. so I can see a bit more. Oh look, it's spinning off a stand now. It's good timing. Oh, I was looking forward to have a neighbour. It's a shame. And stop. Parking brake set. Engine 1. Engine 2 cut off. Beacon light off. Seatbelt signs off. Guys, once again, welcome to Innsbruck. And just like that, that concludes today's live stream. Turn down that a little bit. I hope you all really enjoyed this flight. That landing was actually so pretty. I've not done Innsbruck at night in a long time, but that was stunning. GSX do that itself. That Embraer's gone now. They're going to go somewhere. Got a Lufthansa, TUI, CRJ. Got another aircraft coming in now. So it's quite busy on the apron here tonight. Thank you all so much for those of you who watched this evening. There's quite a lot of you here on that landing. There was like 50 of you watching on the landing. So yeah, appreciate it. If anyone new viewers here, welcome to the channel. Hope you all enjoy the content that you are going to see in the future. And yeah, feel free to also join me in another live stream on the flight. It's a lot more fun when everyone else comes along with me as well. Prime time, do you know what to do about jetways that are not connected to the terminal Msfs 2020? Unfortunately, I do not. I'm sorry. I apologise. But yeah, guys, once again, thank you all so much for watching this evening's live stream. My apologies. I will catch you all in the next one. I have a video going out in a few days as well. Got a few more full flight videos. I've got a trip report coming out. And yeah, that is pretty much what we're looking like on the next few days. And I'll probably do a live stream as well on the next days off that I have, which is on Friday and Saturday. So we shall see. Maybe do a CRJ, maybe do an Embraer, change it up a little bit. If you guys want to send a flight request, do send me a flight request. The link is in the description below. And yeah, thank you all for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great rest of your Sunday evening. And also, if you're going to work tomorrow, enjoy your new week. Yeah, catch you next one, guys. See you later. Bye.